Word from the Lord. We're talking about a marriage mindset. And tonight I just want to talk about something specific. How do I build a good marriage? How I build a good relationship? Because what we really want, we want a good relationship, or we want a good marriage. We want a better relationship. We want a better marriage. These are just some things that I like to talk about, because I think it's the work and things that we have to put into it. Some ingredients. If you want a good cake, you have to use good ingredients, and you have a good cake. So how do I build this good marriage? Number one, there's three things I'm going to talk about. And the first thing is never build your relationship around yourself or your spouse. Now, what I mean by that, shouldn't I build my relationship around? No. The relationship has to be built together, not individually. So many people say, well, I got this man, I'm gonna build this relationship around my man, or I'm gonna build this relationship around my woman, or my wife, or my husband. No. The relationship has to be built together. Never try to build a relationship around the single individual. It is a togetherness. In other words, the two becomes one. If you do that, then it'll become strong. You're building your marriage. But as long as you try to build around the individual, around yourself, or around her, or take one or the other out of the picture, I guarantee you, you're going to fail somewhere down the line. It sounds good, it looks good, but everything that glitters ain't gold. So don't ever go around and try to build the relationship around yourself or just around the spouse. You have to do it together, because the two makes one. Now, the second thing I want to talk about, never play mind games. Well, mind games is when you try to manipulate the wife or the husband. We do some things sometimes. I'm going to do this, I'm going to put this in place because I know she's going to react that way. Well, what you're doing is really doing a mind game. Mind games, in the end, are going to come back to bite you. So don't play mind games. We have to be real. We have to be honest with the person. And I used to think I was real smart. And really I'm kind of smart. And I used to try to do these little things with my wife. So Baby Cake told me one day, I don't really know what you're doing when you're trying to run your little game. I know what's going on. I play along with them. So you think you're getting something over on me, but really you're not. So don't try to play mind games. Don't try to manipulate. Just come across honest. And the last thing I like, never act out of your stress and out of your anger. Because sometimes, when I don't say anything, but when I get angry, I just let it all hang out. Worst thing you can do is when you get angry or when you're really stressed, begin to try to express yourself. There's never a good expression when you're angry or when you're stressed. Nothing comes out good. Well, what do you mean by that? It's kind of like you're giving a man a hatchet and telling him to do a shave. I guarantee you, if you give him a hatchet, the shave is not going to come out good. It's like telling somebody that said, I'm going to run some hot water, but I want to take a cold bath. Those kind of things it don't work. It's like you're saying, I want to text you, but I want to hear your voice. No. Those things that don't work. So what I'm saying is, you don't act out of the stress. You can't do it because nothing never comes good out of that. But if you use those things, I guarantee you, you'll have a better marriage, and you begin to build your marriage or your relationship. Y'all be blessed.